Friday, October 22nd, the day before our race tomorrow. So in the living room, Erin's like, you got everything you need, right? Like, what are you going to be filming tomorrow for the race? Or are you going to be filming just like, you know, what we're just doing now? And I'm like, I'm going to film on the course tomorrow. What do you mean? And then I had a moment where I was like, oh no, I forgot my GoPro head strap. So we had to go over to Staples and buy another one. So now I have two of them. So if anybody wants the other one, you can have it. But now we are heading over to Blue Mountain Resort or something like that to go and get our race kit. So I'm very excited about that, to get our ultra stuff. And we listened to an Instagram live this morning about Blue Mountain's course, and that is extremely muddy, and that there is a 50% fail rate. So
that's encouraging. That is
very encouraging. And yeah, it's going to be a hard day. It is going to be very wet and muddy. There is no water obstacles, which is good because a lot of people get very sick. But you know, they're really recommending, you know, having an extra pair of shoes and socks and all those things just to change out of, because it'd be a very messy day. So here we are, off to go get our race kit.
The Spartan race is a dangerous and demanding extreme sporting and racing event. There is a real possibility that you may die or be catastrophically injured. Each participant voluntarily and knowingly accepts and assumes all risks of participating in the event. Do you accept?
Alright, good morning guys. So today is race day. It's 4:30 a.m. We are waking up much earlier, or it seems like most of these races are much earlier rise. I had a good sleep. I'm really happy about that. But yeah, my race starts at 6:15. Extremely early start for me. So that's why we're up right now. About to eat, brush my teeth, and then basically head on over. We're only a 7-minute drive away, which is nice. So we don't have a long commute, because if we had a long commute, I would have been up much earlier. So Erin's just getting food ready right now. And I'm about to get all my stuff ready, so it's almost time to start. What we got going on?
We're eating oatmeal and bananas and apples and having coffee.
She just asked me, are we getting this? They need to know what we're eating. And that was the most exciting 4:30 a.m. description of our breakfast. Just like our last vlog, coffee time with Erin.
We are at the race venue. We are just waiting to start. It's already 6:15. We were supposed to be started by now, but the elites haven't gone yet. They are a little bit behind, which is fine with me, so more time to procrastinate and get ready, but we are just hanging out, ready. So I guess that's the announcement.
Let you know that we will be getting started as soon as we can. We are still waiting on a few volunteers, but as soon as we can, you'll be up the hill at the start line. And just to confirm, we will extend your cutoff time, so don't stress. Thank you.
Damn it, now I have to run faster.
Yeah.
No, obviously.
Yeah, so you heard the lowdown there. Yeah, even though I won't be able to see very much. Okay. All right, so we just got called up, all the age groupers. So I'm starting first, and then Erin's going after me.
You're selecting red circles, so don't be confused. You're on the right path and you're following the red circles. You end up at a turn loop and you feel the opposite. Hey, I will ask you a very simple question. Who am I? If you shall respond, I am Spartan. Who am I? Spartan! Honored by your courage, commitment to excellence, but know this, today your body, mind, and spirit will be put to the ultimate test. So you take glory on this day. Who am I? Look to the Spartans on your left and right. You will draw strength from them and they will draw strength from you. You will not let them fail. Who am I? By all that you hold dear on this today, I bid you stand, sons and daughters of Sparta, stand and fight. For today is the day that you rise to glory. Not tomorrow, not next week, right here, right now, in your home, Blue Mountain. Who am I? Who am I? Let me hear you. Who am I?
What's that? All right, guys, what's going on? So you're probably wondering, why are we back home in our normal clothes and you're not seeing any sort of content from the actual race? And that is completely my fault. Thinking that I was going to be able to do 2 laps of the race. And what do you mean? Why did I not do 2 laps? Erin and I actually decided to only do 1 lap of the course. My legs were completely torched. My calves were super tight and my lower back was killing me. So we ended up doing, I think, 2,100 meters of elevation. It was literally up a hill, down a hill, up a hill, down a hill, a few little obstacle courses, and then yeah, back up a hill again. So I personally was not prepared for that entire race. It took me 5 hours and 20 minutes just to do 24 kilometers. And yeah, I just knew for myself personally that it would be a good idea to stop, put my ego aside, and not continue on. So you know what? Failure is good. Failure is a good teacher. And I have no regrets for not doing a second lap. And Erin was also quite happy to see that I wasn't doing a second lap.
Okay, so the race, the weather held out for us. It didn't rain. We started in the dark and it was actually beautiful. So that was like one of the bonuses of the race. However, it was extremely hilly. So yes, we were going up and down the escarpment. There was not much running, like it was all hiking. So my quads and my knees were really, really feeling it by the end. And I think the final decision just came down to, we felt like we would get injured if we did a second lap. So maybe that's just because human knees are not meant to take that kind of pounding. Maybe that's because we were undertrained. I think it was kind of a combination of both, in my opinion. But it was a lot of fun. The obstacles were great. I did more than I thought I was gonna be able to do. And it was overall a very humbling experience. So I'm happy we did it. Will I ever do it again? Probably not, but it was fun.
Yeah, humbling experience is the best way to put it. You know, I got 13 kilometers in and I'm like hell am I doing a second lap of this? And like Erin said, it's like, you know, is it worth trying to prove anything to myself? Not necessarily at this point. You know, we did not train that long for it. We did a month and a half, really. We finished our triathlon stuff, and then we moved right into doing this ultra marathon training. Mind you, I think if it wasn't so hilly, we would have been able to complete the entire race, but because we didn't really put a strong emphasis into our training on hills specifically, that is why we could not complete it. And that's okay. Like I said, it's a great learning opportunity. I have no regrets. It was super fun. It was just a long day and I didn't want to be out there for 10 to 12 hours. I still have to go to work, and you know, we still want to train and do, we still want to train and go and do our triathlon stuff again too, right? So, you know, those are some of the leading factors to why we did not continue on. So I apologize. I did not get more content, even though I know it was a fail. And I bought 2 head mounts for this race. 1, because I forgot it at home, and 2, I ended up buying another one just so I'd have it. And you know what? It was a very dark start to the race, and I just thought I would grab it on the second lap. This first lap's not gonna take me that long. Well,
you're mistaken.
Wasn't I mistaken? So thank you guys for joining us and hanging out, watching our videos. Now we're gonna be moving into a much lighter season of training. I'm going to be doing Zwift Academy Try, and I'm gonna try to get some footage of that. Erin might potentially cave in and join me on that as well. So we'll keep you guys in the loop. Follow along with us on that journey with Zwift Academy. And yeah, that's pretty much it for us for any sort of crazy races this season. We're still gonna keep bringing you guys content and footage and vlogging our lives, training and whatnot. And yeah, that's basically about it. So have yourself a good one. Peace out.